Google Search Console is an incredibly powerful platform that allows website owners to monitor and optimize their website search performance, resulting in higher organic visibility. It provides insightful and detailed reports that show you how Google crawls and indexes your site, as well as what keywords and phrases drive the most traffic to your website. Google Search Console offers a range of tools and features such as mobile site performance monitoring, domain comparison, sitemap submission, and error reporting. It also tracks your website search traffic and performance data, allowing you to see exactly how users interact with your site and which pages are performing the best. Google Search Console provides rich insights into your website search performance, including the number of clicks, impressions, and click-through rates for your pages. It also shows you which queries and pages are driving the most traffic to your site, which make it an indispensable resource for your website optimization. Now, let's dive into how to add your website to Google Search Console. Before setting up Google Search Console, make sure that you're signed into your Google account. Once signed in, you will have the option to add a domain or URL prefix property. A domain-level property encompasses all subdomains and various protocols. However, if you want to restrict your data based on URL path segments or protocols, we recommend creating a URL prefix property instead. Now, add your website URL, ensuring that you're using the exact URL that appears in the browser bar. Finally, click on Continue. Now, to verify that you own the website, you'll need to choose one of the verification methods offered. These include HTML file upload, domain name provider, HTML tag, Google Analytics tracking code, or Google Tag Manager container snippet. Choose the option that's most convenient or readily available to you. Once the property has been verified, data should begin to appear in your property in just a few days. And that's it. You have successfully set up Google Search Console to start collecting data for your property. Let the data-driven decision-making begin. By integrating your Shopify store with Google Search Console, you can get key insights into how Google crawls and indexes your site, and identify any errors that could negatively affect your organic search rankings. With this tool, Shopify business owners can improve their website's visibility, attract more customers, and ultimately boost their sales. So, let's get into how to set up Google Search Console for Shopify site owners. If you don't already have a Google Analytics account set up for your Shopify store, check out our blog linked in the description below for a complete guide on how to set up a GA4 account. If you already have a Google Analytics account, sign into Google Search Console using the same credentials you would for Google Analytics. Enter your Shopify store's domain in the provided field. Then click Continue. Now choose a verification method. We recommend verifying ownership of your property by adding an HTML tag to your site's homepage. To do this, copy the HTML tag provided by Google and navigate to Shopify Admin. Go to the Online Store section and click on Themes. Now click on the Actions drop-down menu and choose Edit Code. Locate the head section in the code and paste the copied HTML tag directly after the opening head tag. Now save your changes before going back to Google Search Console and clicking on Verify to complete the verification process. And that's it. Your Shopify online store is now set up to start collecting data on Google Search Console. Verifying the ownership of your website is absolutely essential for Google Search Console to begin collecting data for your website. If you choose, you can verify your website using an HTML file. Simply download the unique verification file provided and upload it to your website at the specified address. You can make sure that the file is visible by visiting it in your browser bar. You can also send this file to your developer, and they'll know what to do. Finally, click on Verify to complete the verification process. If you choose to verify ownership using an HTML tag, copy the unique tag provided and make sure to paste it into the head section before the first body section of your site's homepage. Or, once again, you can send it to your developers and they'll know what to do. Finally, to complete the verification process, click on Verify. If you would like to verify ownership using Google Analytics, access Search Console using the same account that has editing access to your property in Google Analytics. Before verifying, ensure that your homepage has the Google Analytics tracking code in the head section of the page. And finally, click on Verify. To verify ownership using Google Tag Manager, you must be using the container snippet, and you must have the publish permission for the Tag Manager container. Search Console will look for your verification tag in the page when visiting the URL that defines your property. And finally, click on Verify to proceed. Now, if you choose to verify your ownership through a domain name provider, here's what you need to do. If Search Console displays a list of domain name providers, choose yours. Then, just follow the instructions. You'll be prompted to log into your domain name provider, and verification should happen immediately. However, if Search Console provides a text record or shows you a domain name provider that isn't yours, choose any DNS provider and follow the manual instructions. Once you're done, click Verify. In the event of a verification failure by any method, don't worry. Take a look at the potential errors section linked in the description below for troubleshooting tips. Remember, verifying ownership is essential for leveraging the full potential of Google Search Console. By following these steps and resolving any potential errors, you'll ensure accurate data analysis and unlock valuable insights for your website or app. Adding your website sitemap to Search Console is an important step to help your website rank higher on Google's results pages. A sitemap is a file that contains all the pages on your website, providing Google with an organized map to crawl your site more efficiently. To add your sitemap to Search Console, open your property of choice, and in the left-hand menu, click on Sitemaps. Then, under Add a new sitemap, enter the URL of your sitemap in the provided field. Now click Submit, and wait for Google to process your sitemap. This may take a few minutes or longer, depending on the size of your sitemap. Now, it's important to make sure that you check your sitemap periodically to ensure that it is up to date and that all the pages are being properly indexed by Google. By providing Google with a clear map of your website's pages, you can improve your website's visibility and increase your chances of being found by potential customers. Granting a user Search Console access is a vital process that allows you to share the managing and monitoring of your website's performance. However, to grant this access, you must be a property owner or an owner of a parent property. To grant a user access on Search Console, open your property of choice and navigate to the property settings. Now select the Users and Permissions page. Click on the Add User button to add a new user to the property. Now, enter the new user's Google account email. Note that the user must have a Google account to be granted access. Next, select the permission level to grant the user. There are 3 main levels of permission to choose from: owner, full, or restricted. The owner has full control over the property and its settings, and can add and remove users. Full access is granted to the property, but without the ability to add or remove users. And restricted access is granted to specific features or sections of the property. Once you've made your selection, make sure you save your changes to ensure that the new user's access is granted. And just like that, you've successfully granted a user access on Google Search Console. Let the collaboration begin. Now, You may be wondering what would happen if you no longer want to share access to your Search Console property with a user. Well, the answer is simple. You can easily remove the user at any time. To do this, open your property of choice in Search Console and click on Settings. Now, navigate to the Users and Permissions page. Find the user that you want to remove and click the three dots next to their name to access more actions. Now select the option to remove access and the change will take effect immediately. And by following these simple steps, you can easily revoke access to your Search Console property whenever you need to. Disavowing links on Google Search Console is a crucial process for maintaining the health and credibility of your website. Disavowing links means that you are asking Google to ignore certain links that point to your website, as you believe that those links are harmful and could negatively impact your search engine ranking. Disavowing links can be necessary if you have discovered spammy or low-quality links that were created without your consent. Perhaps a competitor has attempted to harm your website's authority by creating spam links, or maybe you have unknowingly received links from a website that is deemed untrustworthy by Google. By using Search Console to disavow links, you are telling Google which links to ignore when analyzing your website's authority and relevance. This can help prevent your website from being penalized or even de-indexed from search engine results pages. To disavow links in Google Search Console, click on Links, and under the section labeled Top Linking Sites, click on More. Here you will see a list of websites that have a link back to your website. You can click on one of these links to determine the site's authority and relevance. Based on this information, create a text file containing the URLs or domains you want to disavow. Each line should contain one URL or domain and should look like this. Now, go to the Disavow Links tool page, which is linked in the description below, and select the property you want the list to apply to. If there is already a list for this property, you will see a summary of disavowed pages and domains. Please note that uploading a new list will replace any existing list for that property. Now click Upload and choose the disavow file from your computer. If there are any errors in the file, you will be notified immediately, and your old list will not be replaced. You can make the necessary corrections and try uploading again. If the upload is successful, it may take a few weeks for Google to incorporate your list into their index. By using this tool strategically, you can safeguard your website from the negative impacts of spammy or harmful links. Now, let's explore the performance report. This report is a treasure trove of information that can help you improve your website's visibility and ranking on search engine results pages. The performance report will give you greater insights into 4 critical metrics. Impressions. This will indicate how many times your website has appeared in search results. Clicks refer to the total number of times users click through to your website from search engine results. The average click-through rate refers to the percentage of impressions that resulted in a click. And finally, average position indicates the average position of your website achieved in search results based on its highest position. To access the performance report, simply click on the Performance tab in the Overview section. You can tailor the report by choosing which metrics and dimensions you would like to see. You can also use filters and dimension comparisons for greater insights. Now, if you scroll down, you will find data related to search queries, pages, countries, devices, search appearance, and dates. Under the Search Queries tab, you will find the top queries for which your website appears in search results. Use this information to optimize your content accordingly. The Pages tab shows you which pages on your website receive the most clicks and impressions. Use this information to identify which pages are performing well and which ones need improvement. The Countries tab will show you which countries your website is receiving traffic from. You can use this information to identify which regions you should focus on for targeting purposes. The Devices tab shows you which devices, desktop, mobile, or tablet your website is receiving traffic from. Make sure that your website is optimized for the most popular devices. Now, the Search Appearance tab shows you how often your website appears in search results as a rich result, such as a featured snippet or an image. Use this information to identify which types of rich results your website is eligible for and how to optimize your content to appear in them. And finally, the Dates tab, which helps you categorize your site performance by date. The Search Console Performance Report is a great asset that enables users to make informed decisions and implement effective strategies that can improve their website's search engine results. As a website owner, ensuring that your pages are being properly indexed by Google is essential. Luckily, Google Search Console provides an index coverage report that gives you insights into how your website is being crawled and indexed by Google. To access the report, navigate to the Indexing report by clicking on Overview and then click on Full Report. Upon arrival, you will notice the top-level summary. This section provides a quick overview of how Google is indexing your web pages. The overall status categories include indexed and not indexed. Indexed URLs are web pages that have been successfully indexed by Google. To view a sample of the indexed URLs, simply click on View Data about indexed pages. On the other hand, not indexed means that the URL has not been indexed by Google. There could be several reasons for this, such as duplication or intentional blocking of the page. To determine the specific reason, refer to the Why Pages Aren't Indexed table, which can be found directly underneath the Overall Status section. This table provides insights into any issues that may have prevented your URLs from being indexed on Google. By simply clicking on a row, you can explore a detailed page that showcases the affected URLs and your site's history with that particular issue. It is essential to take the necessary steps to ensure that all pages on your website are being indexed properly. The Google Search Console Help Center provides detailed steps on how to diagnose and fix the issues identified. You can find a link on how to fix the most common indexing issues in the description below. By regularly checking the report and addressing any issues or errors that may come to light, you can improve your website's overall visibility in search results and drive more traffic to your pages. If you have any questions on how to set up Google Search Console or have any requests on what you would like to see next, leave a comment down below. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.